Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Benga Adeyemo. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer and I'm also a Microsoft certified Power BI data analyst associate. In today's video, I want to show you how you can create dynamic page navigation inside of Power BI desktop. Let's go there. So the first thing I want to do is I have an empty page here. There's nothing on this page. I'm going to give this page a color. I'm going to go to my format, your report page. I'm going to go to canvas background and I'm going to use this blue color. And I'm going to change the transparency to 0, right? So that the color can show very well. It's a deep blue color. And the next thing I'm going to do is to go to insert and I'm going to click on shape. I want to configure this shape as a button. So what I'm going to do now is to expand my shape a little, and to configure my shape, I'm going to give it a border. The border should be white, and I can also give it shadow. And my shadow is black. I can go to text here and just type in navigation button, right? Nice. Navigation button, I can choose to increase the size of this to 50 so it can come out very well. Now, when I'm done with this, right, the next thing I want to do is, now, so this is what I want to do. So I want to configure this shape as a button in such a way that when I meet my sales target, maybe it might be 100,000, 200,000, 1 million, 2 million, right? Depending on my target. If I meet my target, if I'm meeting the sales target, when I click on this button, right, which I'm still going to configure, when I click on this button, I want it to navigate to the top products, that are contributing to the organization or the company meeting their sales targets. Now, right? When I'm not, my total sales amount is not up to the target, then take me to the bottom products, maybe bottom 20 or bottom 30 products that are contributing to the low sales, right? So let's do this. Let's configure this button and let's see how it's going to work. So now that I have this, the next thing I'm going to do is to create 2 pages. Here I'm going to name this one as the top 10 products, right? And I'm going to bring in my clustered bar charts. I'm going to bring in my clustered bar charts, and no, I'm going to bring in my total sales and also bring in my product name. I have a lot, so what I'm going to do is to come to product name here, and I'm going to change this to top N, and I'll say top N, like means top 20 products based on total sales. I'll drag in total sales, put that by my value here, and I click on apply filter, and I have the top 20, sorry, yeah, the top 20. So I need to come and change this here to top 20, and I press enter, right? I press enter. Now, the next thing that I also want to do is to also have another page for the bottom 20. So I'm going to duplicate this page and I'm going to call this one bottom 20, right? And I'm going to come here, re-edit this, and instead of top 20 here, I'm going to have bottom 20, and I'll click on apply filter. Good, wonderful. Now, what I want to do is that I want to write a condition that says, a conditional statement that says, if I meet this, if my total sales is this amount, then take me to top 20 so I can see the top 20 products that are contributing, that is contributing to my high sales volume. Now, if I'm not meeting that target, if the condition is not met, now when I click on this button, I want it to navigate to the bottom 20, showing the products that are contributing to the low sales, right? So how do I configure this shape as a button that will do that? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my hash DAX here, right click on this and create a new measure. I'll create a new measure and I will call it DAX nav. This DAX navigator, or I'll call it, sorry, navigator DAX, right? Nav DAX. And I'll say equals to if my total sales, for example, is greater than or equals to 3 million. 3 million is going to be 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then take me to the top 20, right? The top 20 page. If it's not meeting the condition, just take me to the bottom 20. Now you have to be careful here. Make sure that the spelling that you have here is the same thing that you also have here so that it's going to work, right? And you close the brackets and I commit this. Now let's see if it is going to work. So what is our total sales? So I'm going to click on an empty space here and bring in a car chart. Just bring in a car chart. Where is my car chart? Where is my car chart? Okay, I have my car chart here, and I'm just going to drag in total sales here like this. Right, good. So I know this already. So it means that when I click on this button, if I click on the control on my keyboard and I oh, I've not configured the button yet, sorry. So I'm going to come to click on the button here and click on action, and the action type is going to be page navigation. Now, instead of my destination, instead of picking it coding the destination here, or just picking the destination here, I'm just going to click on FX, the conditional formatting, and I'm going to choose that feed value, right? The feed value that I wrote my navigation DAX. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to click on OK, right? So now it means that when I press on my control on my keyboard and click on this, it's going to take me to, oh, took me to the bottom 20. Let me look at my condition again. Let me look at my condition again, my measure. So I said, oh, total profit. Oh, sorry. I mean total sales. It's supposed to be total sales. So if my total sales is greater than or equals to 3 million, then navigate me to the top 20 page. If it's not, navigate me to the bottom 20. And I commit this again. Then I go back here and I come here, click on my control on my keyboard, and I click on the navigation button. It took me to the top 20 because my total sales is more than or equal to the 3 million targets that I have here. So it will definitely take me to the top 20 page. So let's now reverse the case now and say, for example, I say it's less than or equals to 3 million, take me to top 20, if not, take me to bottom 20. And I enter this, right? And I click on this, it's going to take me to the bottom 20 now. Now, the example I use is not an ideal example, though, right? It's in the sense that when you meet the target, take me to the top 20. If I'm not meeting the target, then take me to the bottom 20, right? So anytime you're meeting the target, it should always take you to the top 20 so you can see the top 20 products contributing to your, high volume of, that's giving you that high volume in sales. And if you are not meeting the target, then you should take you to the top, to the bottom 20 rather, so that you can see the products that are contributing to the low sales, right? It's just an example of how you can create dynamic page navigation inside of Power BI desktop, and you write an if statement to say if it meets a particular condition, it should navigate to this page. If it doesn't meet a particular condition, then it should navigate to another page, right? So that is an example of how you can create dynamic page navigation in Power BI. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. God bless you. Bye for now.